Meet Arantir safely with reinforcements for his legions. Ornella must survive. What does that mean? These aren't exactly legion reinforcements. Just random rabble we picked up. It's a set item. No. We cannot take any living units into this group because the morale negative. Right, angels upgrade portal. One-way exit. Several angels, several knights. I guess we'll have to conjure up some cash. Do we have... Yeah, we have upgraded versions. Standard vampires, plague zombies, kill martyrs. Not exactly an impressive force, but well, not exactly an impressive force, period. Horde of conscripts. Trap.
Remember me? Countess Ornella. I was once a friend and servant of your Lord Giovanni. He has met his final death, I'm afraid. Now I serve an even greater lord, High Necromancer Arantir.
Then we will now serve you, milady. Know that there are many like us in the deserted villages, dark forests, and ancient graveyards of this region. They too might be willing to join your army and walk again.
Asha uses all.
There's also Giovanni's old castle. It is deserted and in ruins now, but should you seize it, it would serve your plans.
My thanks for your aid. May Asha bless you for your timely information.
I wonder if everyone joining is standard issue unit. We have a city. Optional city though. Everything's optional. Ready's our opponent, but by the looks of it, he doesn't seem to be doing much. So I think we can take our time. We want to kill them because we can churn them into other units. Like, we don't want to let them run away. Precious units. And we want the city, for nothing else, to get additional spells for her. I'll take everything I can get, no matter how terrible a unit. War machines, resources. It looks like a more demanding mission than initially it seemed. gonna run out of stacks if I can't get some sort of an upgrade going.
I suspected as much. There was a haunted feeling about this place.
Some defenders, not that many. They'll probably focus fire on the skeletons, so I can resurrect most casualties without too much fuss. Minor casualties don't really matter to me. That said, I see a reason why I should accept casualties if I can avoid them entirely. I don't care two shits about zombie casualties though, not at all. You get plenty of them and almost never lose them because of how they are in combat. I don't really want vampire lords because they don't stack with anything. Archers will do. Oh, next.
This city will provide us with a much-needed base for our operations. Ah, Giovanni, what a useful schemer you were.
But our morale is catastrophic, but our spellcasting abilities have grown to a massive size with the items we have. Cavern is important, but more than anything else. I can have a hero that can go around picking crap. Probably have to come back here later. Not sure what we have as adventure spells. Nothing. Yeah, this is not acceptable. He's high enough of a character to be able to do better. Can't recharge mana here anyway, so might as well move on immediately. We want additional gold more than anything else. It'll take a few upgrades to get it. I'm going for the extra 150 dark energy point. Actually sure we made a smart decision by fighting this fight. I'll just kill them. I might be able to resurrect a little, but they will get an attack right after me anyway. I'll wait until the next day before attacking something like unicorns. We want to resurrect at least some of them after all. We could aggressively go from A to skills 2. Even if we can't get it to all that high of a level, it'll still be beneficial to us to get it. Level 3 would provide already some useful adventuring spells. this is gonna hurt. I don't want to end it here. Can resurrect at least once before that has to be done. I'll go with the ghosts. Not the most beneficial resurrection, but we don't have anything else that does that. We have plenty of zombies. It might save my ass in a tough situation. Well, you can't resurrect good units. Angels or unicorns. Manticores, on the other hand, would not be counted among such creatures. The thing is, I just spent all my mana. And this is not an easy fight, so I'm gonna backtrack and go for the extra spells this place offers. Just so I can get the mana, basically. If I have a full loot, then that fight is gonna be a lot easier. I could also go here and pick up the extra troops, but what's the point in doing that? That's why we have the caravan system. Right, we'll have to stand there at least one turn to get the mana back. Summon creatures, that alone will go a long way in aiding us. And I might be able to afford the... No, I can't. I was thinking the level 4 mage skill. I need to be able to trade resources for that. I basically have no crystal, that's the problem. And I don't see any particular way I could get it without trade. So would I want to wait an extra turn? I think it's probably worth a wait, because I can't always come back here necessarily to just make things work. Losing 5th level spells is more relevant once you're level 20, but before that we should have no major issues as long as we have 4th level spells. we need a single extra quiz. That's something we should be able to afford. It's gonna cost us though. Was it worth it? Yeah, I'd say so. We can also add our dark energy. At least before we get into this particular fight. I'll have to wait until next week before that comes into effect. I'm inclined to do that because these are high level creatures and I only need to wait a day. Alternatively, take what we can and move on. I like to take what we can and move on strategy more. Not like sitting around doing nothing for an entire day. Thinking of letting them attack us once. They attack zombies. Yeah, that's the only thing they can attack. Should be fairly trivial where they're gonna strike. Might as well resurrect as much as we can. Should get something with a decent amount of hit points out of this. Yeah, dragons have hit points, don't they? Well, that's acceptable. Lots of extra gold. Didn't use up all that much magic either. That went just fine. Moderate. Don't think it is. It's easier. Well, they do have quite a lot of numbers. Their armies has stacks. There is that. guys are trouble. A 50-50 chance if they're gonna miss. Bigger problem is that they have an infinite retaliation. I think they get better at retaliation strikes every time they retaliate. So the situation is gonna get worse and worse and worse. They do something good to them. Blindness is always an option, but it's not really a solution. To kill them without melee attack. Can't really escape all casualties here, which is fine. Just need to keep it under some sort of control. I think we want to leave archers alive. Sure, I can do that. The problem is they couldn't escape the zombies anyway, so they would do their standard melee attack and kill themselves. We'll have to resurrect what we can, but I don't think it will be too much at this point. Choice of a target. Couple of zombies lost. Good one. You have 4 points of yeah. Thanks. Thanks, game. Tactics wouldn't be horrible. Basic skills do we have. I'm waiting for luck. I don't really care what the last one is. I don't like light magic. Not for her. She does not really need it for the critical things she needs to do. Because she has the undead army. So I'd like to try other things. With living armies, light magic just makes so much sense. Ooh, plus to your necromancy skill. I'd like to wait for the next turn. My movement is low on anyway. So might as well get more dark energy. Peak of Nightmares. Lack of crystal is a big problem. With 3 we can do 1 upgrade. Not that bad of a situation considering what we just fought. I'll blind the ranged fighters, gives me time to deal with the melee group. Not sure how we should handle this though. I sort of would like to use zombies as the first strike weapon. It doesn't really matter since we have the archers blinded, so we have the luxury of resurrecting later. Use the skeletons to attack. Doesn't matter that much, but it's still a stupid thing to do. Take archery. Chasing after them because I don't recall what the hell do you get when you kill nightmares. Could be a useful thing. Be somewhat careful here. Not sure how I can end the fight in a way where I don't get casualties. Probably shouldn't even bother trying for it now. Thought he would have at least attacked the ghosts, but yeah. Nothing bad about these, it's just they don't stack with anything.
I wondered why the place echoed with wailings and whispers, rather than prayers to Elrath and sounds of swordplay.
5 full? Yeah. We'll have to get rid of the zombies, I guess. I'll give it to the secondary hero. There's a lot of them though. That's it. This is the good stuff. Can't exactly leave them behind. We might want to consider going back here. We have the resources for Mage Guild 5. The only thing we lack is sulfur, and there's plenty of sulfur there. So we can definitely afford it. Might as well buy it and see what we get. Alternatively go for leeches. No. This is more important right now. Here's a netherwolf, not bad. Unholy damage to all creatures in the battlefield except undead and infernal ones. I don't know. Problem is, it's fine. But am I gonna use it? The thing is though, we have a lot of knowledge and spell power, but that's pretty much all we have. So I'd like to get the spells, it's the one of the few things I can rely on really. I think we should ditch the standard skeletons. Right, that's a useful group of units. We'll have a little bit of extra empty space too. Infinite ammunition, heals, don't really want that because we can't use blind with that. And that's more or less it. Suppose I might as well go scouting around. Right, not perfect, but I think we're in a fairly good spot now. There are a lot of these hell chargers now, or nightmares around. I think we should kill them and take the units they provide. Because we'll get access to a lot of them. They were also weren't particularly expensive as far as dark energy is concerned. Let's save money for the capital. Right, fairly cheap, fairly useful. What do we get from blade dancers? I don't know if it's gonna be useful. It would have to be skeleton archers, otherwise not really. But I don't think so. Pixies would provide skeleton archers. Likely zombies. All decreased by 3. Decrease enemy luck by 2. Stop. Yeah, you can keep your zombies. Looks like there's a suspicious amount of area here that there's really no easy access to. I wonder if you can summon a boat. Tender issue skeletons. Thanks. Also not sure how far I should upgrade this. I mean, I'm not getting any units here unless someone brings them to me. So the money this place produces and the spells we got from it might be much more valuable. Also now I'm just genuinely curious, how do you get here? Might save a lot of time if we scout around first. The looks of it, there isn't anything particularly interesting here, so it's minor resources. Increases all unit speeds by 1. I'll keep doing the basic unit structures. Keep buying the unit production. Yeah, especially with some of these units, Death Knights and Leeches. be valuable reinforcements when we get closer to the fight there. Probably. Elemental stockpile. Not sure this is going to really be a good option to attack these. Feel like we're gonna take a huge amount of damage from the elementals and not be able to actually kill all of them. I will spend a lot of time just recovering from the losses. If we can even recover from those losses. I can't exactly draw life from these, and yeah, they screwed me over. It wasn't too bad. We'll leave the fire elementals last. I should have plenty of ammunition, so I don't think that'll be up. 49 shots left. That won't be a problem. We should be able to manipulate the situation to the extent that we can resurrect at least most of the casualties. Right, we have plenty of magic left. Not that many casualties we need. Wait until the hero resurrects and end this. So we should get no casualties. We spent maybe 20 points of mana. Not bad. Plenty of important resources. How is this a moderate opponent? Those. Yeah, it has 100 Vindicators. We'll leave the Zealots alone. How in the fuck do you attack from the side? Probably die. Someone's gonna take that hit. Bad choice. He achieved nothing and lost a guy. I don't just want to block this now. Right. I want to attack the Vindicators because they'll attack me anyway, and that's a much better situation than me giving a free strike. Right, I don't think we still have to do really anything. I'd like to save my magic, although Decay will do a lot of damage at this point. That might be worth it. Not particularly expensive either. I have to be somewhat careful though. If the enemy dies on top of my dead unit, I can't resurrect them anymore. Gonna run out of ammunition soon. No, he's not. No, if he's focusing on the skeletons, that's fine. Killing him isn't gonna be particularly hard. Wait for one extra resurrection. 5. Yeah. I think the vampires can handle it. Even if he gets a counterattack, he will just be giving up his life then. Resurrecting any casualties. The enemy is too good in quality. I can't really stack them with the existing units. I'll take vitality. Works well in large armies. Right. Decrease the speed of all enemy by 1 and Banshee Howl is better. Low on magic now. Right, there's at least one, probably 2 decent fights we can do. These would be skeletons, these would be ghosts. I never encountered these units before, so how are they different from the other ones we've faced so far? No enemy retaliation. They don't have any casting ability. They have symbiosis, that's their new ability. Once per combat, this creature can heal and resurrect 3 ants or be healed by them. Activate ability. So it's a synergy ability. Ghosts. I don't get the logic how the resurrections work. I mean, what unit turns to another? Stone is the limiting factor now. Build something that doesn't use stone. Might be able to trade for a few units, but not that many. Weakness. sure I care for them. We're already producing some of them though, so it wouldn't hurt to try to get a few more. The thing is, we're not really getting all that many resources. We'll have to be fairly careful what we trade. I think I've taken the wits out of this. They don't really contribute much and they just mean I can't resurrect anything useful.
The earth itself spoke of your coming. Those of us who have been granted a second existence by Asha will gladly enlist in her legions.
Week of the Succubus. What do Succubus turn into? Can't take skeletons. But you can. Don't even have to pay a penny to do it either. What do succubuses turn into? Vampires. That's a good one. Okay. To do something else. I'm not sure we want to wait that many additional weeks for troops at this point. If we wait, they're not gonna matter anymore. Or I'll have to just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Spectres and vampires are nice, as far as resurrecting is concerned. You can get plenty without sacrificing too much. And once we get them upgraded, they're actually very good. I mean, vampires are very good at the point. Spectres are already good enough. We could go for standard issue dragons, but I don't think that really makes much sense. I'll wait for one additional week. Only one. Try to get the castle by then. Although I don't think that'll happen. Stone is good. No, yeah, it should be that shouldn't be too much trouble. At that point we'll gather up everything here and just go and upgrade them at the little port. Deliver what we can. Plenty of time too, so we don't have to hurry things along. If we don't have some resources, that's fine. I probably don't have to do anything. Reason being that I'm a little bit faster on initiative than they are. Protect the vampires. It do surprisingly little damage. Now they do have half as much. I don't think we have to do anything special here. Just pile on damage. It's so slow that we'll kill it before it gets attached to anything. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with them. You will acquire mass endurance spell on an advanced level. Oh, I'll take Banshee out. Mass endurance would not have been a bad spell. It's more of a how do you want to play the game? It's very easy to get into a sort of a habit of playing the game exactly the same every time. I'm very likely guilty of it constantly. Of course, it doesn't matter as long as you get enjoyment out of it, but there's the but. It's you don't, at least on this difficulty level, you don't need to do that. Go for the what you perceive to be the best thing. So I like to at least try new things here and there. It's rare that it's a huge disappointment, but I think certain things just make a lot more sense than others. That's bad. No, not really. He's too pathetic to be a threat. Arcane Archers. I have no idea what Arcane Archers turn into. Do they even do? Have no mana. Force Arrow. That's their thing. This creature's range attack ignores 50% of target's defense and has an extra chance to thrust the target back one tile and stun it. That's a powerful ability right there. Their range attacks is half pretty much of the normal invaders though. So they're not particularly good. They're not good damage dealers. They ignore 50% of defense though. Shoot only once instead of twice. I'm not quite sure where that matters the most. Naturally you would think with creatures with high defense. So high level creatures mostly. I guess they retain their usefulness thanks to the armor penetration ability. And nothing prevents you from mixing both in the same army. I feel like these could be used with a specific tactic in mind, because they stun and force push. Archers, surprisingly. I think we can take 19. Right, this week will be the last section of units we'll take, so we'll wait until we'll wait for 3 days for all the units to arrive, then we'll go with what we have. That'll be it. I'm sure it's enough. I think our current army is enough. Be able to catch up with him. Do I want the zombies? I suppose I must take as many as we can. the main army can't use them, but others might. I'll fight this fight and end it there. With this, I think I can't exactly put my finger on it, but what's the point of this mission? There hasn't been anything challenging here so far. So what's the deal? Am I just wasting my time? Pretty much everyone should move though. I didn't notice how many griffins they had, but the dive wombat jackals still occurred, even with a few griffins. Probably goes after the skeletons. I don't care about that. As long as they pile up on a single stack of units, that's good. Easier to resurrect. Lowering their attack. Isn't particularly good. Isn't god awful terrible either. Back the vampires. No. Right. I'm not sure if we can prevent all casualties. They haven't really achieved shit. Vampires can resurrect their own casualty, don't worry about that. Right, pathetic fight. We can't really get all of the interesting things, they just don't stack. Although I would be interested in be taking the leeches instead of 2 wings. Just saying. Right. Decent boost in troop numbers. we're so close to the port that we can probably reduce the number of stacks we have to worry about. Right, I'll end things here. We're in a fairly good position. We don't really need the massive amount of reinforcements we can bring in, but we can bring them in. Meet Arantir safely with your reinforcements. Right, there's no underground level. I sort of think it might continue here, though more or less we have half the map still left to explore, but things should speed up now. I don't see how the enemy could really fight us. The only possible if is if I can reach level 20. I'm very likely to go back for the town portal no matter what the situation. It's just that useful an ability.